Holy crap. They are all in operation, yet they're not reporting that I've got a... Oh, yes, it's these, isn't it? Being stupid. There we go. What's this? Lend-lease. Nope. Don't need no lend-leases. We're good for lend-leases. Manpower seems okay. All right, let's kick it off again. What have we got? The stuff that I can't see. The Freedom Front. That should increase. Is that the one that increases my core manpower? Probably not. Invest in our weaker allies. Yes, let's give them some more military factories. It's a good time to do that whilst we are the leader of a massive faction. Did the cavalry get in there? Great stuff. Send half up there, and the other half. We'll just send them along here, just mopping up. There we go. The first offensive against the Soviet Union kicked off and was a resounding success. I'll just wait for the line to get cleaned up. And then where should we go for next? Let's take a look at where their supplies are coming in. Minsk. Minsk would be a good one. Get this rail line here. Get that cut. Okay, this time I probably want the infantry up there as well. But as soon as the medium tanks are in, we're going in. Should I head straight? Oh, it's not Minsk, it's Pinsk. Alright, that threw me. Nukes. Well, we don't have no nukes, unfortunately. We could do with some. Do I think? Yeah, I've got light tanks that'll catch up here, and infantry coming up behind. Mediums. We've got something in the way. All right, we'll cut off and we'll go around the back of here, because that's a nice little hub of activity that we could do with as well. Come on, we want this. Do not let those stinking enemies get in there and stop us. And cycle round the back and take that massive railway hub there. Then we can feed our stuff on the front of it better. Do you think we're going to do this? I'm not sure we're going to do this suddenly. Send them in. Maybe I should have sent them in separately. Can we break out with this? We might have a lot of... Go on then, we'll go in two separate ways. And then we'll end up there. Field Hospital 5. Is that all good? Oh, we could go for cheaper trains. What are we out of? Logistics fulfillment. We need more trucks. It says we need more trucks. What about trains? Oh, we have loads of trains in stockpile. I'm not going to waste time on that then. Nothing there. That's researching. The aircraft. The engineering. Yes. Go down that. What's the situation? I can't believe we lost that many trucks. Hang on a sec. I thought we had loads of these at one point. We do have a big stock of those. We shouldn't need too many more of those. And the advanced light tanks. We're improving them. We're getting the new ones out to the front line. We have a lot of fighters. Got so many of those. We will lose a lot of fighters, though. Right, everything into trucks, then. Right, that's... I know what the situation will be. There'll be a whole lot of supply depots. Hang on a sec. Can I check this out? That'll be ordered to use trucks along our route. And I wonder if they're... Yeah, like that one there, look. I wonder if that's where they're being used up. I wish there was a button that reset them all back to standard. Where else have I got this going off then? At least it does show you on this, which is quite nice. I want to see if this makes a difference and we get some trucks back, because we definitely don't need these people being fed like this anymore. So Italy was likely to be one of the areas. There's one. Switch that over. And there's another. And another. And then the Alps, because this was a bad area, wasn't it, to try and get through. There's one. I don't think we did anything elsewhere. And then maybe when we were trying to go through this area. No, it looks like it's okay. Okay. Does that help? Trucks. I don't think it's made any difference unless it updates now. Yeah, actually, it's reduced it by 400. That's going to help. Lost to enemy bombing. So, can we see where that is? There's a lot of this over Eastern Germany. Fuel is fine. So, what's going on here? Can we tell? All right, let's whack in. What's there? We have space in there. Yeah, let's put some fighters in. I really don't know what to expect. Let's put them over there. Does that help? It's saying they've got a couple of hundred attacking. All right. What's there? What's that? Western Germany. We've got that covered now. That's better. So, I mean, it's likely to be at the front, I would have thought. What happened? What happened? Stop here. Let me just pause. Our attacks. We got in, but then we have stopped. Right, bring those guys up as well. Did our these guys have stopped? You were supposed to go there. Push the trucks out that way. And then we've got the supply problems. Again, see if we can do this. Come on. We'll leave one, or maybe a couple of knackered brigades behind. I think we're sort of pushing our luck there a little bit now. Yeah. A very dangerous position that we have got ourselves into. Cancel that attack. Pull back. You guys, we've got infantry in. Right. Pull back to... Where are we? There's a huge, great big sodding fortress in there. Pull back to here. Rearm. Re-equip. We will hold that line. Oh, we haven't got this one done yet. This will free up an awful lot of soldiers when we take this. There's a lot of divisions in there. What's the war situation? I want to see what the Soviet casualties are already. Nothing seems to be opening up or closing. I can't see the results. You are kidding me. Hang on. Right. The game seems to have gone a little bit weird. So what we'll do is we'll just exit to menu. Will this give us a score? So apparently... No, Soviet Union can't have the top score. It just can't. United Kingdom wins. It's always through the massive air power that they always win through that. It is a French victory. I'm going to load that back in though, and we'll try and finish the war against the Soviet Union. Maybe not tonight. Click the globe. It shows the ongoing war effort. Oh, cheers, Akadi. I'll have a look at that when we get back in. Single player, continue. I was curious about the casualties. I wanted to see the screen, and it just wasn't bringing it up. So I've seen there's a few games I've got that do that. There we go. That's what I wanted. So we've lost 30,000, and they've lost 377,000, and we're doing our job again. Good. Right, let it kick off. So we'll bring all the reinforcements, the tanks and everything back here. We'll try and get resupplied. And we'll try and go in from this angle. It seems we have some more troops over here. Bring them back. Still not in a great... What's this mean? Not paid licenses. Our country is not lending civilian factories for licensed production. Oh, I don't care about that. I didn't know anything had taken out licensed production with us. Alright, they're weakening there. If my tanks can recover their supply situation, I'm willing to throw them in again. Because that looks like a much weakened force there. And we'll try and link up. This is looking better. Right, launch that attack. What else have we got here? Light tanks. Going that way. And then we should have a load of infantry somewhere. Mobile infantry. I thought I'd ordered them out. Can't see where the rest of them are. We'll find them in a bit. Oh, they're attacking us. They're sneaky devils. I think we're in, though. Yeah, this is a nightmare of supply. No, the war's not going to end in 45. Not this one. We'll all be home by Christmas, they said again. So I'll leave one brigade of light tanks. We'll push the rest in. And this is where we do the huge attack. They're very quickly trying to knock us back out of there. We'll leave that one behind and we'll try and close this gap. I've only got one division in there. Ooh, that's not bad. Not good, I mean. And then leaving one there. We'll try and we'll attack it from the north. Well, we'll keep getting operatives captured. I really can't be arsed with the spying side of this game. I don't find it particularly interesting. Right, can we close this in? We get the... Oh, come on, I thought the lights were in then. We could do with some infantry to hold this open. Come on, throw some more stuff in here. I want this gap closed. I'd attack from the other side, but it's too dangerous for a poor old tired infantry division. Ah, look at that counterattack coming in. Hang on, I'll move some infantry up there. We didn't get it. With all that effort, we did not manage to push in.
Attention.
Suddenly too many troops. Do you think we can try and close this off? Because this is the this was the goal. Are our allies? No, they're not pushing up there. There must be one of these that's possible to get closed.
Attention.
Communists. The communists can sod off. Oh, I'll have to put up with it. I don't want the stability loss at this point. Let me have a look at this mess. Because it is just an absolute mess. Like, their supplies are cut off at least. So that's good. We're just not getting our own supplies up here. I wonder if I might just try... if I push up there, we'll get attacked. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to try it. Huge push in. And let's try from the other side because we've got enough reinforcements in there now. Come on. Come on. This could be it. Hello, Mr. Womble. How's it going? What have you been playing recently? How's the stream going? I think we're knocking some heads together. It's a bit of a tough ask, actually. Well, while that tries to recover, let's throw some infantry divisions in from each side. These guys are fresh. It doesn't matter who closes the gap, as long as that gap closes. Also, where are the rest of my... Where the hell have they gone? There should be... I'm gonna have to find them like this. Oh, they're there? Right. Alright, let's put 3 in. I'm going to need to plan this huge attack up here. And it is going to be a huge attack if we can pull it off. Oh, smeg. I'm going to try and attack this place. Because that, I feel like, would help all my supply issues if I could get that. It's going great. Started uni in September. Ah, so you're a bit busy, eh? Decided to go for your backside and do something with your life. Oh, well, I hope that's going well. Played Road 69 a while ago. That was an interesting story game. Or Road to 96. Oh, Road 96. What's that? He said Road to 69. I thought he meant it was a mod for this. Okay, we've got the medium tanks. I don't know if I'm going to break. Ah, we did? Wow, I can't believe we did that. I cannot believe we did that. Send someone in to try and help. Half of you stay behind. We've got the fuel refining. We're not short of any materials, are we? Should we have a look at trade? Let's see. Are we importing things we don't need to? Possibly that. Importing 24, but need 39. No, because we're exporting some, so I'll leave that on. We're importing a lot of fuel. I'm happy to leave that as it is. I want my fuel. You would imagine Road 69 would be a unique story. Bit of a mouthful to tell, though. Alright, this situation is going to improve. Oh, some of my guys are pulling back. It's okay. We have the encirclement. Shall we let those recover? We could probably bring the cavalry in.
Attention.
Atomic research. Nice. Let me just send 24 divisions of horses in there. Right then. Now we're going to progress matters a little bit. Nuclear reactor. Telltale storytelling. What with quick time events and everything. Quick! Mash the space bar! A very short game. Speak for yourself. My game would be above average length. Let's see. Let's see. We're getting off track. We're going into the realms of Benny Hill and Two Ronnies sort of comedy. I think we should focus on winning this war. So are these guys going to try and break out? Are they just going to sit there and wait for reinforcements who will never turn up? The one we really want, we want to go north and we want to take that. But there's a great big fortress sat in it. So my armoured divisions, as weakened as they are, could do with powering up there, couldn't they? We get that and get that. We've got another great big capture point there. Let's try with the light tanks first, see if we can just bust through. There's not a lot in front of us, and it would be possible. Nice. So let's get half of those into there. And the remaining half that I can't now see. Thank you. Do a little tour around. You guys can actually go back over there. Actually, just go back over there. So we're slicing up the Russians quite nicely. I don't think I can push that because of the supply condition of my troops. Where are the Russians in all this? So again, if I can get to Grodno, supplies are then cut off for this area, which helps. But there's nothing coming in for me. Maybe if we take this. No, there's no railways going through there, so it makes no difference. 1946 Imperial Conference. Oh, that's the British triggering something. Oh, good luck with that. Hey, Red John. How's it going? Tomorrow's on cavalry. Cavalry is actually coming very useful here. The Republic of Lithuania changed their diplomatic status with us managed license production. I had no idea there was any licenses or anything like that agreed. Okay, we can't do any more with that one just now. So is there anything else that we can get to? The air power. Oh, hang on. If we're going to use nukes, we're going to use strategic bombers, aren't we? Crap. Okay. Well, I need it. Unless I got I could get a license from the UK, actually. That might be better. I have a feeling that we'll be able to finish this war, you know, before we get nukes developed, actually. I have a very strong feeling. Oh, right, John, you played This Is the Present yesterday. Go up to the musical part and stop because you had to go to work. Well, as you guys have joined, you'll notice I'm not playing it today, which was the plan, because it turned out it was full of copyrighted music, which when I uploaded it to my my YouTube channel, or one of my YouTube channels, it generated 5 wonderful copyright claims, and they were going to take all the ad revenue. So I said, nope, I think that's enough. I've also had to delete the VOD from Twitch, because I do not know or trust Twitch's copyright claim dispute issue at the moment, because it is very new. It's only recently been implemented, and I do not fancy putting it to the test, having my channel restricted or closed down in the meantime.
Attention.
The supply situation is better. Let's see if we can go in.
Attention.
Let's throw the mediums in as well. I just noticed it just improved massively, and it was with cutting that out, as it turns out. So very good. So the mediums are going in. See if we can crunch some of those divisions out and then try and take this place. This is a key spot because of the railway. Twitch would never do you dirty and ban your account without explanation. I'm sure not. I'm sure not. I mean, they had a good reason for banning you. Apparently you were flashing your wedding tackle all over the place whilst you weren't live and never streamed. So how you did that, I don't know. It's a very clever trick. Yeah, what happened with Dr. Disrespect? I never did hear any reason produced for that ban. There obviously is a reason, but it's being kept under wraps by whoever knows. And a little bit shady. Okay, you've got a new... Oh, you are the Army Defence. Okay. Army Defence expert? We don't want that. We want to be aggressive. What can we put... Can we do anything for you? No, you've got them all spent. You... Ah, nice. So we can spend these. Reinforce rate is kind of useful out here, actually. And that reminds me... Over in the Navy... We've got some more... Oh, hang on. We need to develop a new aircraft. We can improve that. If I go to the attack subs, I think he had some points to spend. Oh, is that all? I don't like that. I think that's a waste. What about the strike fleet, guys? Oh, hang on. How's the strike fleet looking? Right. You can come and do some... Right, cancel all your orders. You can come and do this in here. And... No, that's a bit too far. I can't patrol that one as well, can I? We might find some stuff in there. Until we take this area. Oh, the Americans have got in. Nice. Still tied up in court? The old gag order. Okay. We are going in. We have some more troops. We have a brand new army. Which we'll just assign to the French theatre for now. We'll put someone in charge. Do we have any commanders? Communist China declared war on China. That's going to drag us into a fight. It's going to drag us into a great big horrible fight. Right, train that army up until we need them. Air support. Apart from over Western Germany, air support is looking good. So Communist China joined... Oh, hang on, wait. Hang on. Just a minute. So, go back to this, please. So we can see what we're doing. So they've joined... Right. That means that we might be able to get China on our side. Who is China? So I can't invite to faction because they are in a faction. They don't like us very much. Well, the Soviet Union's now at war with them as well. Let's let them just do their own thing and pretend we don't know anything about it. I think that's the best bet. How's the new update? It's okay. I think it's done something a little bit screwy with some of the AI, but it's probably a bit too early for me to say for sure if that's the case. I just had an oddly passive game where the AI have done like very little. I didn't get in there in the end. Send the light tanks back in. I'm saving the mobile infantry for this massive cut-off, which we are going to do. I'm going to chop this place off. It's going to work. I'm going to wear these guys down a bit at a time. How many divisions are there in there? There's a lot, isn't there? Invest in our weaker allies. So we've just given all our allies, all 32 of them, additional military factories, which I hope they'll be very grateful for. Now, what does this do? So, wow, there's a lot of allies, actually. They gain coordinated rearmament when dealing with France, licensed production speed from technology difference, and licensed production speed. I suppose it would help, but unless they've been agreeing licenses without my knowledge, and that does seem to be probably the case, I don't know whether we've got anything that would help with air doctrine. That's done, so that's pointless now. Colonial naval bases, colonial dockyards. There doesn't look to be a whole lot of extra interesting stuff to really research now, does there? I feel like, oh, well, we'll go with this for the Marines. It will help a bit. Might get back into it. I think it's a good game. I do enjoy it. I do like these big sweeping maneuvers that we try to pull off. Again, that failed. So I just throw in, I'm just going to throw in the mediums. And eventually they're going to run out of steam and surrender. Or I'm going to run out of tanks. I am taking some losses in tanks. What's the situation like? Oh no, come on, it's okay. Trucks. We're desperately short of trucks. And surprisingly short of artillery now as well. Well, I do have a lot of military factories in production. So we will get that. Alright, so that little offensive there has come to an end. Let me pull these back to where the supply situation is better. And the cavalry. Sometimes we do an attack like that. It's best just to then refocus our efforts somewhere else. Like another supply hub. Something that would cut all that off. We could do... That's Minsk. So if I could... Oh, cavalry! 24 divisions going through here. Going through here. Come on. Let's follow the railroad. Leave a couple of these behind all the time. This is going to be a very dodgy sort. I can't even see where I'm going for this because it's all bloody frozen up. Yep, I thought that was the case. Into Minsk. And then we shall fight our way to... Oh, that's Minsk. What am I gone for then? Oh, God, I can't see where I'm going. But we're doing it anyway. I thought that was... No, that is Minsk. The map must have just moved weirdly. They're going to be kind of screwed for supplies for a bit, aren't they? Do we have anything that could help with the big attack? Yeah, I think I could bring my... Where did I put my tanks? They're surviving. Could I force my way into there? Can I do that?
Attention.
Put in a few more infantry divisions. I don't know if this counts... I think this counts as a cut-off. Right, the cavalry's in. Oh, and of course an armoured division turns up just as we break through. It's amazing how they managed to do that so many times. I guess stuff's on the move anyway, so... Just throw that attack in there. It's going to fail, but it's purely to... I was trying to stop that happening, but it doesn't matter. We're good. Who dares wins? Who dares wins? Stop, stop. Right. This is a desperate maneuver by desperate people. No, train lines have been added in the latest expansion. It's called No Step Back, and they've added this huge supply infrastructure idea, where instead of building up the infrastructure in areas, which still does help a bit, you now got to use rail and river and ports for supplies, but rail mostly across bigger land masses. This is a cocksure gamble. Well, it's always worked so far. Yes, it is a massive gamble that they won't ever counterattack. We're going really slowly for cavalry. Like, if their infantry get there faster, I'll be really upset. As they do. We got in there, but we haven't managed to cut them off.